this. Oh, that was slick, Sloan. Back to another episode of Feed the Beast. I am Clobberstomp, and we're going to be taking a look at energy Teserracts today. I don't know if you're familiar with them, but our quarry, I would show you, but I'm not going to fly all the way over there just because of the episode. The combustion engines blew up, so we're not going to use those anymore. And what we're going to do is use electric engines and energy Teserracts. Now, energy Teserracts store energy and pass energy back and forth. You can link them together, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here is, we've had some upgrades to the base too. So I've been making the solar panels. We've been moving forward with that. So we've got quite a bit going on here. I think we've got, how many do we have? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 7. We've got 42 so far. So we're going to keep filling this up. What I'm thinking is I'm going to bring it up to here, and we're going to have that many on each quadrant. So, and then at some point we have to upgrade them, but we're not to the point where we can make iridium yet. And that's what we need for the next set to make to the advanced ones, which is kind of a pain. Right now is I have the MFSU. We upgraded from MFE to MFSU, so it outputs 512 EU per tick. We got that into an MV, medium volt transformer, which steps it down to 128, and then there's another transformer downstairs which you've already seen. And we got part of this running to this setup here, and this looks really odd, doesn't it? We got all these electric engines. What are all these here for? Well, eventually we're going to stick a energy Tesseract on the end, and I'll show you why. So we can turn this on, and we got all of them pumping at the same time, which is going to fill up the energy Tesseract. So also, we've had a couple other new additions to the wonderful Feed the Beast family here. I started doing some, landscaping, trying to make the place look nice with some bushes. Looks pretty good. I like it. What do you guys think? Let me leave you some comments. Let me know if you guys like that or not. I think they're pretty awesome. I think it turned out pretty well. We've got our silver lime trees looking pretty awesome. We've also made another tree. We've made the hill cherry tree. So now we've got an opportunity to make cherry wood. And these also drop cherries. Look at this. So we've got another food source. Pretty cool. So right now, I am trying to make, we're using the birch tree and the silver lime tree. I am trying to make a willow tree, which I looked this up, and it looks as though it has a 10% chance of dropping. Oh, look at this, guys. Are we going to get lucky here? I don't think that's a willow tree. Nope, it's another silver lime. Oh, well. That's fine. We'll keep going on that. I'm going to try to get that willow tree. There's two ways to make a willow tree. You can make it with, I think, spruce and oak, but you have to do it in a swamp biome. But I'm using this combination because you don't have to be in a swamp biome. Oh, also, another wonderful thing is we've made it to the cultivated series for bees. We're moving up. I'm also going to start making a lot of these apiaries, and in a future episode we're gonna start getting to the point where we make the lasers and the target gates, but that's going to come in a little while. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys this stuff because it's pretty cool. Also, we've made some upgrades over here. Now I run my centrifuge, and you guys have seen this setup. However, down below you have not. Alright, look at this. I cored this whole thing out. Look at all those squares. Those are all going to be tanks. I don't know what I'm going to put in all of them, but one of them's going to have oil, one of them's going to have fuel, we're going to have seed oil, biomass fuel, we're going to have all kinds of stuff, water, we're going to have all kinds. But we got this one. We've got honey. This is gonna fill honey. Oh, look at you. How did you get in here? You stinker. Oh, I bet you got up over here. Let's light this up. Yeah, you're a little bit dark. We don't want any more spiders spawning, so let's get that all going and we should be fine. It's still not completely safe, but that's alright. We're doing well. So yeah, I thought I'd show you those upgrades and show you guys how the base is coming along. I think we're moving along nicely. Oh, I found a silverwood tree, so I chopped that down and happened to get a wonderful sapling, so I created that. I've been getting hit with some wisps, which have been real pain because they take out about like 3/4 of my health before I get aced out. So, alright, on to the energy tesseract. The first thing you need to make is a tesseract frame. And I've already done this job for us. I've already made this and did it ahead of time. But you need hardened glass, which if you guys remember, you need to put in an industrial blast furnace and, I'm sorry, not an industrial blast furnace, a induction smelter with lead and something else, and you make the glass, or obsidian dust, and you make the glass. So we'll get to that. We've made two of these already because you need one at one end and one at the other, and I'll explain that once we get them set up. And then what you need are ender pearls. I'm sorry, not ender pearls, just yeah, ender pearls. I'm drawing a blank here, guys. Yeah, just the pearls. Because then what you do is you put the pearls in here in the magma crucible, you smelt them down, and you make them into ender liquid. And if you look, I've already made one here. So we're going to make the other one, and it's going to put the end liquid into the unattended tesseract. And we're going to take these and go make them into energy tesseracts. And then we're going to set them up so we can run our quarry again and not worry about things blowing up. Which is really nice because I'm glad I put that stuff away. I know you guys saw the last episode. Move that stuff away. Otherwise it would have blown up my quarry and I would have had to waste all that information or all those materials trying to create another one, and that just would have been a pain. And you guys don't want to do that. So, alright, we've got the unattended tesseracts. So, let's get back to an energy. Now, you be careful, there's item tesseracts, there's liquid tesseracts, and energy tesseracts. Liquid are for transporting liquid back and forth between, like, let's say oil to an oil tank like I have down below. Items, you'll send items, and then energy is what we're making. So be aware, just make sure you're making the right one. So we need an electrum ingot, 2 silver, and 2 lead. Let's get 2 lead. We've got our 1 and then silver. Alright. Let's put these together. One at the top. Here and here. And then we need energy tesseract. Yep. Redstone conduit, 2 redstone, and an electrum ingot. So I need 1 more of those. And we'll get our 2 redstone. Go. And our redstone conductance coil. And I need double of all of that, which is fine. I think that was good. And 2 silver. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm a little out of it. It's been a long holiday weekend, you know, being the 4th of July and everything. Alright, here we go. Let's make another conductance coil. We should be fine. I got one too many electriums. That's alright. Okay, now we've got our 2 energy tesseracts. Now, whoops. I'm going to fly up. We're going to set one of them over here. And I know it looks really lame. You're like, oh, what does this do? Right click on it and you can set this up. So this we're going to call, we're going to just say number 1. Actually, let's do, I like 7. We'll do 7 0. And we'll call this Quarry 1. I will just say call it Quarry. So Quarry 1 is set to, if you click on the configuration button, you can lock it so only the owner can get it, public access. I like to lock them so nobody can use them. Set that there. And we want to set it to send only. Alright, so we set it to send only because this is going to send to our quarry. Alright, so now let's fly over to our quarry and set this up. Actually, first, before we do that, we want to turn it on. Let's let this run. Okay, let's get this going. If you see, I got a couple waypoints set up. There's a volcano where we've been getting our basalt from, and a spruce forest, because we're going to need those spruce trees for breeding different types of trees, which you guys have already seen us trying to do. I haven't used spruce yet, so we're going to see if I need those. I've been looking into the tree breeding stuff, so okay, our quarry should be somewhere around here. There it is. Look at this big hole our awesome combustion engines made. Look at that. That's pretty devastating. That could have blown up a lot of stuff. So I thought I put that in there, but that's okay. So we're going to put this here, and we're going to change that with a wrench. So outputs, there we go. And we're going to link this to receive only. And we're going to set that to owner. There we go. Oh, we're missing the quarry. Let's go get that. Oh, if you guys have seen, I can fly a little bit faster. There's another upgrade I made as well. And I'll show you. We've got to an advanced electric jetpack. So if you hold, you can turn it on and off by F, and then you can move faster with the left control button. There's our quarry. I put it in there for safekeeping so no one would steal it. Oh, we got stuck. Alright, here we go. Going back to our quarry. And let's see if we can get this set up so we are using clean energy. And we don't have to worry about, you know, combustion engines exploding and blowing up our stuff. And some people have a lot of luck with combustion engines. I just have not figured out how to use them. If you guys know how to use them, or you know, if any of you have seen any of that, let me know in the comments, and maybe there's a way that I just don't know how to use them, and there's a better way I can do it so I don't get these things blown up all the time. I'd really like to know. If you guys have a better way of doing it, let me know what that stuff is. So, alright. Look at that! It's working automatically. Look at, it's already going. What's happening here? Oh, it's rebuilding. Oh, it's rebuilding to the, because I didn't have any markers. Is it going to keep going? Nope, see, it's going to stop. That's okay. So, I don't have markers. You know what? Let's just let it run. I'm just going to let it run. I don't care. We're going to let it run. It's going to be a little bit kind of off center, but look at this thing go. Look how fast it goes. It is way faster than the combustion engines. This thing just flies. Oh, it's so cool. And there go the We're gonna break that and put that back on there. There we go. It's just going so fast. Look at him pick it up. Wow. This thing is just flying. I think we're gonna have to figure out how to make a void pipe. We need an ink sac. Oh, I don't know if I have any ink sacs. We might have to go find a squid, but there we go. Clean energy. If you've gotten some solar panels, you really got to start making these energy tesseracts. They're so nice. Look how fast this goes. Now, this would go even faster if I had more engines in my base over there running, pumping away. Look at all this stuff it's catching. The problem with it going so fast is that we just don't have the ender chest to go fast enough. So I think what we might make after I find some more ender pearls and smelt those down is to make the item tesseracts. Because then anything that goes and links to this item tesseract will just go into here and we'll pump all that stuff through the item tesseract to where we were at before. That's something that is definitely a pretty good possibility to do. And then we don't got to worry about it. And here's the rest of our energy tesseract, or our redstone energy conduits. We can clean this up since we're not going to need it. These energy tesseracts will never blow up, or at least as far as I know they haven't. And I don't know if you guys have used them or run into it, but I don't think that they blow up. I think they're pretty secure, like these redstone energy conduits are. So I'm going to do the rest of this off camera. You guys don't need to see me breaking all this stuff down. And we're going to wrap that up as an episode. It's a little bit shorter this time, but I know that it'd be really important to show you guys this cool setup because it's pretty compact, works pretty fast, and I knew you guys would like it after I showed it to you. So, alright, slap that like button if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's keep the series going, guys. Thanks, we'll talk to you later.